Welcome everyone to the recap show, week 10 of the Jacked Up Fantasy Football League. Joining me this week is the owner of the High Flyers, Michael Horowitz. How you doing, Michael?
Hey, Val, Commissioner, thanks for having me on.
Of
Doing
course,
good.
man. Thanks for joining me. We start like we always start. Let's see if I don't want to screw this
With
up
a
like I
beer.
always do. Yeah, I'm
Good
drinking
drinks.
a
Hello,
Peroni, man.
everybody.
Cheers. Bud Light. What is that? Bud Light Lime? Come on, man. That's
My
some lame
favorite.
shit right there.
It's for those that can't handle the heavyweight stuff like you guys.
Ah. You can see my screen, right? I screwed this up every
Yes.
time. All right. Last time I couldn't get the video going. I had a I thought it was a pretty good, entertaining show with Bob Toth last week, and unfortunately the camera wasn't on because it's kind of it makes a difference, man. When I can see you, I can see your expressions, um, you know, laughing behind the scenes, etc. So, but let's
This year,
start off with your
this year laughing at myself, but that's
yeah,
all right.
exactly. So let's start off with the street cred, man. You've been in the league for a very long time. People may not know this. This is your 18th season. Your career record, 134, 124, just above 500. Um, People that don't know you very well or remember the very beginning, you had a very, very slow start. Agree? For the first like 7, 8, 10 years. And you kind of figured it out in about 2018, 2019. You started to consistently make the playoffs. As you can see, you won the championship in 2023. Uh, you're one of the few guys, besides the guys that three-peated, obviously, you're one of the few guys that make the finals 3 straight years. And third time was a charm in 2023. Actually, it was your fourth time. You made four finals appearances, but
Yeah.
you were a champ, man. Congrats. Something that I can't put on my resume, 2023. But again, these last 4 or 5 years, man, you were
Hey, where's the
consistently one of the
trophy?
top two teams in the league.
Where's the trophy?
The trophy's in my garage.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't send it to the.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought we were going to see a video of the trophy with, showing off a new handgun or something, shooting it up or something like that.
well, yeah. Well, I mean,
That would have
obviously
been apropos. It would have been good, actually. Yeah.
the guy that won it last year is no longer in the league. So
Yeah.
thank God I didn't ship it to him because I probably would never get it back,
I
or
think
I'd
you
get it back in pieces. But anyway,
you called me up like 3 years ago and said, "What's your trash talking stuff going to be this year?" And I said, "Bridesmaid no more,"
yeah, no, I remember that,
and
and that
that
was
worked. Yeah,
2023. I think you called it.
yeah.
So again,
You didn't call me this year, and I'm fucked up. It's bad.
yeah. Well, again, you started off slow, man, but you came hot in the last 4 or 5 years. Again, you've been consistently one of the top two, three, four teams. Everyone that plays you always like he's got a tough team. Now let's talk about this year just for a second, because obviously you started the season 3-3, and then you lost four straight. Um, what happened the last 3, 4 weeks, man? There's just like, are you overthinking things like I am with the roster, or what is it? Injuries?
Yeah, my general manager made some dumb moves, picking up the wrong running back. I mean, Tony got Rico Dowdle, I think, right after my choice. I just chose the wrong guy a couple times. I think it was Tony, but whoever, Dowdle was there.
It
And my
was Tony.
coach keeps playing the wrong players and trying to outsmart himself. So I'm definitely having issues in leadership here. Yeah. I got good names on the bench that just getting hurt, getting sick, I don't know what Quentin Johnston had on Herbert that where he got zero looks. He must have been fucking his wife or something. I don't
Well, the
know.
first couple of weeks he was like, you know, top five receiver in the league. I mean, yeah, McConkey was like
Yeah, I don't
a
even think I
no-show.
had him day one. I thought it.
Yeah, no, first couple of weeks he was unstoppable, and then all of a sudden, it's all
Yeah,
McConkey now. But yeah, it's obviously you're not flying high, no pun intended here. But I mean, losing
flying
four in a
too
row.
high. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
And
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Um,
People don't know what that joke's about. I'm a pilot, but I
yeah,
got a lot of
please.
friends.
So, I mean, I don't have a fun fact, so go ahead and explain yourself.
No, I got a history and a lot of friends with who enjoyed to toke. So the high flyers was kind of a joke to my friends.
Okay, but you,
And
you
being a
mentioned that
pilot,
you are a
with
pilot. That's kind of a fun fact about you.
yeah, private
So,
instrument. Yeah.
okay, all right. let's talk about your best and worst draft picks. Tell me if you agree. I think Jake Ferguson is a top three tight end. He's money, plays in an offense that scores a lot of points. He gets a lot of looks despite
Yeah, he's
two
not
good
on my
receivers.
team. That's the problem.
I
That's one of
know.
those things
And I
that,
was going to say, you stole my thunder there. You
yeah,
great pick, but then you dropped him right away. Why did you drop him?
I thought I had better players. I lost the faith. He didn't start right. And I forget who I picked up, but it
So
was
you were
like,
impatient.
yeah,
And then Nico
yeah,
Collins, I mean, safe to say a first round bust. He,
absolutely. And people
he's
try to trade him, and I got faith. People try to, let me give you this or that for Tony's been strong on Nico, and he's got faith like I have.
Well, you know
But
what? Now that you said that, I have to bring something up, man, because when I was going through the draft, um, something stood out to me that I didn't realize. I've never seen anyone do this, Michael. So please explain yourself. With the ninth round pick, you
yeah.
took a kicker. I've never seen anyone take a kicker that early. So can you explain? I know the guy has a great leg. He can kick it from 65, but like, why? Why waste the ninth round pick?
Well, because again, stupid general manager move. I thought he was exponentially points per game better than all the other kickers, and he helped me win. It was either last year or the year before. It could have been 23, my championship. He was a rookie. He was the only guy kicking 60 yard consistently. I had 3 or 4 games that came down to Brian Aubrey winning the game for me. So he was there. I heard him call my name, and I did it.
I
And
mean,
I think he already won me 1 game this year, but it's that difference. It's not just the points, it's the clutch. But hey,
again,
yesterday, last
kicker
week
kicker
he
is
missed a kick
usually the
too.
kicker. If I look at everyone here, is going to be the second to last round or the last round.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even pick a kicker in the draft or a defense.
So
But look,
that's my reason for sucking this year. You got it. You nailed it on the head.
like right here, man. Look, kicker, last
Yeah.
round kicker, kicker.
People
You
do it
know,
with defenses, and look what you just did with Seattle. Who thought Seattle would put a 30 on the board or whatever?
yeah,
So I can't do it again. Defenses and kickers, I just need to go with it.
yeah. But I
There's
mean,
five guys that can kick 50-yard field goals all day.
yeah, dude, he's the number one kicker in the league. I mean,
Yeah.
ninth round. That's a stretch.
Yeah.
So, I mean, looking at your entire, 1 to 15 here, obviously Nico Collins was a bust. Hampton's injured, Evans injured, Pollard bust, Flowers suffered because of Jackson, McCarthy injured, Njoku because he plays for the shitty Browns. Like you don't even have one of your best players a tight end anymore. So like
No, I
it's no
think
wonder, man.
Drake London in the second round is going to turn out to be should have been a first round pick instead of Nico
That was a
Collins.
good no.
Yeah.
That was a good. I'm gonna give you credit for that. He had
And Amari
he
Hampton would have been a top running back if
you
he
never
didn't
know.
get if everyone can
Yeah.
if yeah. This
But
is the worst year I ever had with injuries.
yeah,
And
yeah, it caught up to you this year for sure. And I
yeah.
mean, you're 3-7. You got to win out to have a chance here. But I
The
mean,
year I won the championship, other people with better teams had injuries, so this is just my turn.
your turn. Yep,
Yeah.
it all balances out for everyone except for me. I just can't seem to, always
No,
get
it
over the
takes
hump.
skill to be consistently lucky, but to
And
be
I don't have
consistently
it. I'm
unlucky,
not lucky,
I don't know
nor
what
do
that
I have the
is. Yeah.
skill. Two things
It's
missing,
yeah.
in my headquarters. But I mean, you scored 139, Michael. It was a good week. You would have beaten seven other teams. Again, scheduling luck. You had a good week. Matthew Stafford, I talked about this last week with Bob. I purposely crossed him off my draft list. I don't want him. He's going to get injured. I
So that
mean, the
wasn't my
guy,
best draft, but I think it was my best pickup.
yes, yeah, obviously
And
he
and
wasn't on your
that's
roster, but free agent wise, nobody
he
wanted
was
him. And
just
then,
sitting there. I'm like,
yeah,
what is everyone else missing? With Puka Nacua and Adams, the two bet and they score. They stay on the field unless they throw an 80-yard bomb for a touchdown. But
yeah,
it's these shitty teams that can't make a third down that kill you. The
he
best
leads
running backs that are not on the field. That
he leads the
sucks.
league in touchdowns. I mean, it's
Yeah.
number one guy. Um,
But
but
yeah,
yeah,
it's the thing.
good week.
You know what I really like is that having no divisions, having a sucky record like me, you haven't declared anyone out yet.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I like this no division thing.
Yeah, I told Bob the other week. It was not on the call that we taped, but I told him like that's my fault. It's on me. I was stubborn. Some of the guys were saying that for years, like just get rid of the divisions. And
Yeah.
um and I was afraid how we're going to get those last 3 weeks of matchups, but let it randomize it. Let the computer tell us, and it's yeah, you may get the top 3 teams, and then you're screwed, or you may get the 3 easiest teams, and it helps you. So you never know.
So
So
there's still that little bit. Yeah.
yeah, but again, you played a guy who scored the most points. So I mean, it was a tough week. I mean, it was a must win for you, and unfortunately, you played
I
the
think
best guy
Randy's
in the
got a
league.
chance to win this. Yeah, he's definitely got one of the not just in first place, but the team looks good.
He
Uh,
he he leads the league in scoring. He's the favorite right now, man. But let's look at the standings. Obviously, you're tied for last there, but 6 teams make it. You're technically only 2 games out of the playoffs. Dude, you lost 4 in a row. You can win 4 in a row. Some of these guys that won 3 in a row, like Tony, you could lose a couple in a row. Bosana, so anything's possible,
yeah,
man.
Brian and Randy have super strong teams that could just go all the way through. But everybody's still in. So and see Zoli up there, it's a beautiful thing. Um,
Every week
yeah,
I say it, he shocks me. He surprises me, man. But good for him. But
yeah,
you take away the 3 and 7 teams, you and Money Manziel, the other Matthew that I don't even know his
yeah.
last
What is
name.
it? Was it like Matt one and Matt two?
Nobody,
It's
yeah,
like
like
thing
thing
one
one
and
and
thing two. What's Matt's last
I,
name?
I I don't know his last name.
I
I
actually joked when I was talking with Jake. I said, is his last name Manziel? I'm not from Cleveland.
maybe
He
he
goes,
doesn't have a
well, I
last
know.
name. He's like
Yeah,
Prince, just like goes by one name, Matthew.
yeah.
I
Matthew,
don't
there
know,
you go.
honestly. Maybe if he's watching this, he'll text us and tell us his
I
last
like
name.
listening to the games on Sirius or whatever, and it was always fun to listen to the Detroit games when Stafford was there, and the commentator would always say Matthew did this and Matthew did like who the fuck calls him Matthew?
By his first name?
Yeah,
That's funny.
because he's the hometown boy or whatever.
Yeah.
The Detroit broadcast, it was fun. So yeah, Money Matthew Manziel, got it.
That's funny because
Nice to meet you,
nobody
Matthew.
Matthew, yeah.
Yes.
It's funny you said that because no one's going to be calling Dylan Gabriel by his first name or any of the other quarterbacks Browns have. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so like it's tight, man. I got lucky last week with some players, and I won my second in a row. So I'm only 1 game out, but I mean, look at that, dude. From 2 to 10, 2 games separate. This could really move with 4 games to go.
Yeah, well, you got big names that just need to wake up when Chase steps up for big games. Both Chase, well, you got Jamar
Jamar
Chase
Chase and
Brown.
yeah, and Chase
It's
Brown.
like a Jeopardy before and after thing going there. Jamar Chase Brown, you said it all.
Last week
Is
was a
Fannin
big
hurt?
week
Is
for
he
me.
playing?
What's that?
Is Fannin playing or is he
He's
hurt?
on my bench because of Brock Bowers.
No, I just didn't know if because I think I picked up
No, he's playing. You picked up
yeah.
Njoku?
No, you know what I was trying to, but I picked up the Houston tight end because my guy was Gadsden had a queue, so I thought maybe I need a backup.
Oh,
Right after I
Schultz.
picked up
Schultz.
Schultz, then he's got a queue. So you can't. This is my year. It's perfect.
Yeah. I didn't ask you about your rivals. So going back to here, the rivals, I mean, I know you had some really good matchups in the finals with
You mean over
TNT.
time?
What's that?
You mean over the years?
Yeah. Is it TNT?
It- How could Tony not be? TNT's been the toughest, and Bob before the Nature Boy. Those guys were brutal, and when Bob was back to back, he was unstoppable. It was like fun to watch. Just putting up 200 points. A couple of us put up 200 a couple of times, and
Yeah.
it was just amazing when someone just hits it on every note perfectly. And it, down where I am in the rankings, it's fun to look up and look. Randy won what? He's got 2 championships in his
Two.
history.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. So it's fun to watch. And yeah, look at the guys from only 1 game out.
Yeah. Look, I
Even
mean,
Dario with had some bad weeks, but I say kids, whatever. Derek could be it could be his year, and Brian definitely anybody. You, me. It's fine. I like the setup. We're not
Yeah.
buried in a division where you got three people above you and you got no way out. Here, we're still alive. It's cool.
Well, let's look at your schedule to see just how tough it's going to be for you to win four in a row, because that's what's going to take. Oh, we just talked about this. It's going to be tough, man.
Yeah,
Dario, Tony, Bob, next 3 weeks, and with Matt. Wow.
yeah. It's but any given Sunday, I just got 4 Sundays that I gotta, and you there too. You gotta win.
Yeah,
And
and
it's tough. This is a very sharp league. I mean, there's not a lot on the bench. Not
but
that there's a lot in the league anyway.
there's two guys that make questionable roster decisions every week, and that's Serve Destroyers and Money Manziel. Um, Last week, okay, Money Manziel, I gotta call you out there, buddy. You lost because you decided to you pulled a Val, you pulled a Commish, and you overthink things. We just talked about this on last week's show. This guy decides to bench Brees Hall. He's not a great running back, but he is definitely better than Tyron Tracy Jr., right? So I guarantee you, I know Brees Hall had that long touchdown run, but he still would have had enough points, even without that, to score whatever, four more points to beat Bob. So Bob, very lucky to be 5-5. He should be 4-6.
Yeah, that cost him the game. And I mean, the dumb moves that I did, none of them luckily cost me the game. It just felt stupid. But even if I had made the right roster calls, my opponent still had a good week. So
But Jake does that too. So we have, I think, 9 to 10 sharp guys, and we got a couple of guys that just like, what are you doing, man? You know?
yeah,
So
no,
yeah,
it's fun.
it's
That you just never know with the NFL teams are so good and they have so many weapons that all of a sudden there's like guys you never heard of scoring 3 touchdowns in 1 week. And do we go chasing them?
yeah.
And it's challenging when you got nothing else good to go after the new shiny thing, and it doesn't work. Not often, anyway.
Yeah, so let's go to your matchup this week. Again, it's going to be tough, bro. I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
you're again, the projections don't mean much, but it's going to be hard. I think this is going to be tough because I don't think Stafford's going to throw 3, 4, or 5 touchdowns against Seattle's defense. Seattle plays tough, especially on the road. It's going to be a tough game for him. Um, Nico Collins, does he show up? I don't know. You talked about Schultz.
Well, I think Tennessee is going to be easier to score against than they're used to, and at least he's healthy.
Yeah.
London being hurt, but he's been hurt all year. I'm just hoping that he plays, obviously, but not gimpy. I think Stafford at home really has a good chance putting up a lot against Seattle. It's going to be a high scoring game. They're going to have to. But Dario, I mean, you look at there's no weak component in the lineup. Every one
Well,
of those guys can put up a 20 or 30. So
Rodgers is weak as a quarterback. I think he's done, but he's playing Cincinnati with a good defense. I mean,
it was
a bad
really fun to
defense.
see how he used tight ends that I think 2 weeks ago where he had 3 touchdowns to three different tight ends.
Yep.
It was just that's the kind of depth of targets that Stafford is really good with too. So yeah, I don't know Mason Taylor, uh, the Jets tight end, if that's any likelihood of doing
Do you
any
know
good. But
he's
other than
Jason
that,
Taylor? Remember Jason Taylor for the Dolphins? That's his
yeah.
son. That's his son.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was on my
Yeah.
roster, but I had three tight ends. I had because Brock Bowers was, injured for five
Oh,
weeks.
you dropped him?
So I dropped Mason Taylor, so he picked him up because yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense because Garrett Wilson's on on IR, so you got to throw it to someone. But dude, their quarterback, Justin Fields, I mean, it's
No, but that's why I don't have a running back that's really strong, and that's why I'm just day by day, what is it, streaming it. But I figured the way I structured my team was that it didn't matter if I had that average 6 to 8 points as long as the rest showed up. But I've just been blessed with injuries or again that Quentin Johnston thing, whatever he did to not get any targets, who knows? But Still, look at who I'm playing. I got like three Qs on my lineup.
Well, can I
It's
just
ugly.
ask Trey Benson? I mean, this isn't, Christian McCaffrey or Bijan Robinson.
He's
If he's
definitely
out 4 to 5
droppable.
weeks, why is he
Yeah.
still on your bench? Like you have to make moves because if you're
Yeah.
3-8, 3-9, what's the point of having Trey Benson on your bench?
So he was the guy that was supposed to be back either last week or this week, where I could actually have a starting running back that's going to be a bell cow in the team, and it
Okay.
didn't happen. So he's probably at
But
the
he's
point
still on
where,
he's still on your roster. You're still
yeah.
holding hope.
Well, it wasn't until this week that they decided that he wasn't playing. I really thought this was it. So I didn't burn him for a choice yet, but next couple of days I think I'm going to.
Okay. Um, Dart,
Unless someone
he's
wants to give me a playoff bound team that wants him to show up in week 14, then make me an offer. Trey
well trade
Benson's on the
the trade deadline is the 22nd, I think, or 21st next week. So this
yeah,
is it.
there you go.
Wow, I can't believe you're starting Devin Singletary. That's pretty bad, man.
Well, it's either
They, they,
that or Kareem, but
wow. You don't have a running back. You're
oh,
right.
actually, I had to put Kareem in, didn't I?
No, he's on the bench. Wow. Uh,
Yeah, pretty
Not
ugly.
looking good here, buddy. Browns defense. You actually think they're going to shut down Lamar Jackson?
Man, I think that people put up a lot of points against Baltimore this year. In fact, they're the
Well, no, no. You have Cleveland's defense, so you want Baltimore to not put points up.
no. I think that if you're right, I'm saying it backwards. I
Yeah.
think that 1 second. Yeah, I think Cleveland, let's see, Browns, yeah, they're on the better side of the split.
Okay. I mean,
The 15th fewest fantasy points to defense. So
they
it's
play good at home. I'll give you that. But I mean, I think the season's in the downward spiral. I mean, I think they're tanking on purpose. So it's going to get to the point where the defense, like, fuck this, dude. We give up 10, 12 points a game and we lose every game, because the offense or special teams can't do anything. So good
well, the
luck with
reason I
that one.
had him actually was for the Jets last week and for Las Vegas next week. So Baltimore in the middle is an outlier. If I had another defense, and that's something I might pick up dropping Benson for.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do because, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
no, but it's
four and
that's why I
six.
had him because they had a bunch of good games coming up. But yeah, this might not be the best.
Well, we get 5 points for field goals over 50 yards. So if your boy, your ninth round pick, Aubrey, what kicks like, what is that? Like maybe like six 50-yard field goals. I hope he doesn't because I got the Prescott. Um, that's 30 points, man. You got a chance.
Yeah, that's always the thing that if they go for it, Prescott's good going for it, it takes away field goals. And if the Vegas, depending on how, I mean, if they're way in the lead, they'll play it safe and just run. So
I don't like your chances, but good luck.
yeah, I don't like my chances either. How you doing this week?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the matchups for everybody here. Um, so I'm playing Bosanac. I'm projected to win, but that doesn't mean shit because last week I was projected to lose by 25 and I won with four of my starters in the bye. Just you never know, man. But I need to win. Obviously, it'll be a big week for me if I win. I think it's going to be tough for you beating Dario. And then
Well, I think I got both of us. You're way ahead, and I think though I really like Jacoby Brissett how he looked the other day. I got to watch some.
oh, that's who
He
he's
just
playing. Yeah, I'm playing
yeah,
up against him. Yeah.
he made the Arizona look like a better team. So I don't know what it is about him. It was pretty cool. And uh, Rad's got Devontae Adams is going to have a huge game. I think 4 touchdowns. So that's going to be bad for you.
You think he's going to have 4 touchdowns this week?
Yeah, it's got to, right?
And he's got
Uh,
like a messed up back. He's questionable.
yeah. Okay, a three. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's just rising.
All
A
right.
Chain is the best. He's got A Chain and McCaffrey. Like
I had him
this is a
last
year
year.
of running backs, by the way.
Yeah.
That's why I think I'm doing bad. It really is turning out to be a running back led year, which is so different than the past couple. My model's just not working.
He's got good matchups, unfortunately for me, because Achan is playing against Washington. Their defense sucks. McCaffrey against Arizona. Yeah, that's Baltimore,
And Kelsey's
Cleveland.
coming back. I mean, Travis is he's significant. Didn't look
Ev-
that way at first, the first couple of weeks, but it looks good.
Well, my boy Trevion finally had a career day last week, so I need that again tonight against the Jets. I need them to bust one loose for about 80 yards, get about 28, 30 points because I think I need that with Achan
It's
against
fun to see New England doing well too. I mean, it's like
not
fresh.
really, not when you had for a Browns fan, when you had Mike Vrabel last year in our building. He was like in a
Yeah,
assistant coach. He had some fucked up consultant title, and we chose to just let him walk, man. And I mean, I can't help but wonder what would have happened if we got rid
kept
of
him.
Stefanski and had him as a coach, you know? So,
Yeah, it's.
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I know we got some people from Tampa here, so watching Ibuka play is also pretty fun. Tampa's just a fun team.
They
I
are.
root
They
for
are.
him.
Good
Yeah,
for Baker. He figured it out. He's having a great year. Good for him, man. It sucks to see him do it in another jersey. You keep wondering what if we didn't make that trade for Watson. It set us back 5 years. Horrible, horrible. One of the worst,
yeah.
moves of all time. I'm definitely rooting for Randy here because I need Matt to lose. I'm rooting for Jake doesn't. Look at this 30-point dog. Jake has no chance. I think he has the worst roster. I mean, I'm sorry, man. You look at this roster. This is pretty bad. This is this
He's
is
having
really.
fun though. I think being able to work during the day and watch football in the evening is good for him.
He has had some bad luck. I mean, Harrison injured, Wilson injured, Stevenson started off good, the year injured, CJ Stroud. So yeah, I mean it's not ideal.
How about
I
with
need
Stroud out? That Houston looks good without Stroud.
Yeah, they got lucky last week. Um,
Yeah.
Money Manziel, I need him to to come through this week and beat Brian because again, I need all these teams ahead of me to lose so I can, get to like a game out of the playoffs. Um,
Well,
Not.
I'm definitely going to put a dent in Dario this week. I
Oh, you
think
think
that
you think you're
I
gonna
think
win?
yeah, like I told you,
Okay,
with the game Stafford's going to have and Nico's waking up. Uh, yeah.
it's gonna be a good game here. Uh, Bob and Toth. I don't know. I guess I need Bob to win. I need everyone that's 6-4 to lose, and anyone that's 5-5, unless they're playing a 6-4 to
Well, I
lose.
think Zoli might let you down with that play.
No way.
Yeah,
I
I don't think Zoli's going to lose.
I I'll bet you steak dinner right now. There's no way Jake wins.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think you said you need all the 6-4s to lose.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake's losing today. I mean, this week, 4-7. You're gonna lose. Money Manziel. So you're gonna
Actually,
start
what's
seeing
Zoli's?
the bottom. Is gonna start to get to the point where you guys are pretty much out. Um, what else? So the fun fact, we didn't talk about that besides the fact that you're a pilot. Any other fun fact about you? You got the map of the world there behind you. Are you a world traveler and what's with that?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the future where I'm working a lot less, traveling more, so that's been good. We're just got back from a week in Tuscany after being in Portugal earlier in the year. It's funny,
Nice.
you were in a lot of the same places.
Yeah.
I'm following you. Where are you going next? So yeah.
Nowhere, man.
All right. Well, I booked. We're going to Ireland in May, so maybe you can be right behind me. I'll tell you all about it.
Well, next year I'm buying a house I can't afford, so I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, better start saving. That's good, but it's. I'm happy for you guys. Really good things.
Yeah. What else? Anything about the league? Any message to the other owners? I mean, obviously you're having a down year, so you can't trash talk too much, but you have been a very good team the last 5, 6 years. It's just this is not your year. It caught up to you. Injuries, bad draft picks.
Yeah, no, I love the league. I think that the quality of play is fantastic. The challenge at the draft or at the waivers is amazing. People know what they're doing, and when I win, it's going to be because I earned it, and it's not happening this year. And I'm glad to see some other people stepping up and really doing good things. So, yeah, I love it.
Awesome.
Glad to be part of it.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining me. Um, we have just a few more minutes, but thanks for joining me. It was fun. Good luck the rest of the way. Obviously, it's going to be tough, man. 3-7. I talked about this with Bob. Now you have to win out just to even have a remote chance. Because honestly, I don't know if 7-7 is going to be enough. The way this is looking, I think the top six teams, that last seed, the sixth seed, is going to be um, it could be 8-6, and points scored is going to make a big difference. I think that's the first tiebreaker is points scored. So it's important to
Yeah,
put as many points up as possible.
yeah, I'm not counting on it, but like in Dumb and Dumber or whatever it was, I got a chance, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
you're telling me there's a chance.
You got it.
So
Thanks
all
for
right, buddy. Well,
having me.
listen. Thanks for being on. Good luck the rest of the way, and we'll talk soon.
Go Flyers. I'm from Philadelphia too, so High
Yeah,
Flyers is another spin on it. Yeah.
there you go. All right, buddy. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye.